Welcome back to another video. This morning we are starting off by, well, yesterday I had the day off, so I decided to sand the spoiler back down and redo it. I didn't end up doing primer in the end, I just ended up just doing it, and then, well, yeah, I ran out of paint because I only had one can left, so I went and got some other stuff, which I'll show you now, which I think is a bit close to Naruma Blue, but they didn't have the Galaxy shit, so I just had to I was like, oh fuck it, I ain't waiting or going even further into town to get the right shit. This stuff just looked close enough. Nebula Blue Metallic, which looks pretty close to Galaxy, a bit lighter, but we ain't going for perfection there. We're just going for good enough. But yeah, it's looking way better. Got rid of all those marks from when I moved it. I've taped it double-sided, not double-sided taped it, but fucking taped it to the thing on the box so I can just spray it all at once and not have to move it at all. In the camera, it looks pretty good, but there is just little imperfections which you really can't see in the camera. You might be able to see that bit that's still a bit shit, but the rest of it is good, so I'm just going to go with it. And yeah, I'm about to put some clear coat on. I could probably leave it, but I just want it to shine a bit more so you can see me fuck ups more, you know. It'll just make it a lot better, but I ended up doing I don't know, 5 or 6 coats I think in the end, just to make it really pop. But I'm gonna apply the clear coat, first coat of clear coat. I've let it dry overnight, and yes, I'll show you after I've done the clear coat. For the first coat of clear coat. I'm not too sure if you can hear me. Hopefully you can, but I just got the diesel heater going for my paint booth to keep it nice and warm. But the first coat's on. You might be able to see it's a bit patchy just because I did a quick go over. But I'll give it 5-10 minutes. Do another coat. 5-10 minutes. Give it another coat. And then, yeah, I'll let the heater just burn and help settle it for a bit. And then I'll leave it, I'll go to work and come back another day, and then I'll show you how it is. But I'll show you once I put all the coats on, but you can see, it's very a bit hard. It looks a bit orange peely. It should smooth out with the heat and some more coats, hopefully. If not, I'm not really too worried. It's just a cheap job. Yeah, you can see it's still pretty patchy there in the camera. In person it looks pretty good, but the light on it makes it look pretty shit. So I'm just gonna put more coats on, let the heater warm it up, and I'll show you after I put all the coats on. I've just put the last coat on there, and she's looking pretty good. I'm not too sure. You can kind of see it's still a bit orange peely, but it did that before, and you kind of just got to let it settle and dry out. Got the heater going, so just gonna bake it for a bit, and then I'm gonna go to work, and then I'll come back another day, and tomorrow, it's probably gonna be tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see what it looks like. But it should be pretty good. Like in the camera here, it looks pretty good. It almost looks like Naruma Blue. Almost. I don't know. It looks good regardless for the time I've spent on it. I reckon it'll look good. It won't match 100%, but I'm not going for perfect. I'm just going for it looks good from 10 feet away, you know. Or at least you really can't tell unless you have a good look, you know. But all good. I'll show you pretty much tomorrow when it's all dried and what the finished product looks like. Another day at home, and here's the finished product. It looks pretty much perfect to what I'd want, really. I don't know, in the camera it might show a little bit orange peely, but it just looks like any other normal paint job really in person. But that's that. I'm gonna go around and start pulling apart the LPG motor. Going to go on bath eventually, and just see the condition and just throw out a bunch of parts like the head and manifold, like the intake manifold. But I'll explain all that anyway once we get around there. But that's that. If you're wondering how the Altezza is going, well, it's not going. It's a broken shed box. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been sitting here. I'll buy a new clutch for it. Like, I'm gonna buy a heavy duty clutch, like a 5 or 6 pack clutch for it anyway. So it's probably gonna be another couple of weeks before I can do that. So it's just gonna sit here and rot away for now. But anyway, I'll see you around the yard. I'm around at the workshop at the moment. Oh, look, you people new whip. My dad bought. Fuck yeah, look at that. The old tin shed roof. Beautiful. Just picked that up yesterday. But anyway, around in the workshop and back. And I don't know how much of it I'll film, but I've decided that I'm going to take the whole intake, exhaust manifold and the head off. And just get rid of all the shit I don't need. Throw it out. It's great metal. Intake manifold, no one wants it. It's useless to me. Exhaust manifold, I'll probably keep the exhaust manifold and the shielding and the O2 sensor. Oh, here's a better look at so that fitting for Beth fell down. It has a belt like that, and the fitting right there, so there's oil feed, and the fitting had fell down. It's a bit hard to do with 2 hands, but it fell down behind there and into there. And well, yeah, when it's in the car, it's fucking impossible to get to. But yeah, I'm not too sure how much I'll film with this, but I mean, it's pretty simple. And take manifold off, and I'm gonna just throw it out. It's no use to me. I'll keep all the shielding, so I can leave that soft bath. And I mean, it's useful to have some when I get other cars that I fix up. But I'll keep all the bolts and all that. But this intake manifold, it doesn't have injectors, and I don't never plan on really wanting to own an LPG one, so it's no use to me. And I've already tried to sell it. I don't know, just manifolds off, heat off, and I'll show you the damage. A better look at it for both of us, really, of damage done to the head by the previous owners. Because I think, yeah, the first, not the guy I bought it off, but the guy he bought it off messed it up. Guy I got it off thought he could fix it, but no. But no. Gonna get to work. It'll probably take me a bit, but I'll show you when the head's off. I guess it's not too much to it, other than to get to it, you know. Then I'll just chuck all the hardware in with all the rest of the shit from that other motor I had, which the block is fucking still sitting over there. It'll be good when I window a block. There's a wheel hub off the Altezza. The wheel bearing's good on that, and all that spherical bushing. I got the speed motor mount. I got a bunch of shit because I pulled apart, and I got fucking the cam gears. I got, yeah, parts scattered everywhere off that other motor. But well, even down there's the oil pan and another bit of hose, and there's other stuff off my from all my turbo stuff. And I got this box with the turbo kit, sweet, and then all I don't know, other intake pipe. But enough ranting on. I'm just going to show you once I have the head off. So which will be right now for you guys. It's another day, and well, here's the old head. And well, she's been outside, so she's I don't know, a bit of moisture and shit in it. But for, like, if you don't know LPG motors, because they don't have, you know, the carbon that, you know, gas engines give out, they're clean as fuck, which sucks that this head's fucked. But I can actually show you that quickly. Now, hopefully, fucking roll it over. Oh, no, fucking roll it back over. Yeah, there it is. It's probably a bit hard to tell on camera, maybe. Oh, there you go. You can see now. But yeah, she's well and truly fucked. So that head's fucked, and I've already. I just put the other head on and put the motor back together just to seal it up. For now. So it looks like a motor again, just because it has the other head that came off that other BA Fairmont, not the gear, the other one. So it's got that head on it. And I've, bolted the front cover back on, haven't covered that up. And yeah, it looks clean as shit. I'll throw in photos actually. I got a bunch of photos of when I was taking it apart. I'll just throw all the ones I got while I was taking it apart. But yeah, it was fucking clean. Because I can show you in my toolbox I have. Yeah, probably a bit hard to tell, but that's what the cam gears off the Fairmont that had 220,000 Ks had on it. And this motor has 306,000 Ks on it. Crispy. Too bad the head's fucked, but yeah, as you've seen, there's a photo of it without the head, and I don't know, it's got a bit of piston slap where it moves side to side, kind of. It rocks in the where it sits. You kind of just push it side to side, and it's, I don't know, I'm gonna look into it, but it's just more money if I have to fix that, and if I have to fix that, it's not really worth fixing it, so I gotta do something else. Well, I'm gonna do something else, because I fucking put stock internals back in this bitch if I have to replace it. Because, like, I can buy stock pistons brand new and all that shit, but it's not fucking worth it. For the price that I can get them for, it's just not worth it. I mean, there's some other ones that are a bit cheaper, but for what I've looked at, if I have to replace that shit, I don't know, I'm gonna look into it, but it doesn't look good. Got a bit of piston slap on pretty much all of them, all the cylinders, and so, yeah, might be putting a forged bottom end in this bitch, which means it's gonna take a bit longer, which means, yeah, it's gonna take a shit ton longer. Because it's either gonna be once I sell the Spyro, or I gotta wait, save up, put a fucking clutch in the Altezza. I want to enjoy the Altezza for a little bit before I sell it. But it's like, I don't know, I've contemplated just selling it as is. Get rid of it, get that shit locked out of my life, because I really don't have the money to fix it at the moment. But yeah, that's where the motor's at, at least. So yeah, it has no timing chain, it has no lifters and shit in it at the moment. They're all VS with one head bolt. I have another oil dipstick with a good thing, so I'll change that. I got a bunch of exhaust bolts and just shit, a bunch of coils you probably can't really see, and then those are what you really can't see. The old, it's way too hard to see. Caliper support brackets. They came on the BAF and the BF. Got some. That's off the crank. The oil pump, just a bunch of grinder stuff, paint, and pulley, just valve cover, little stuff, and that's the tensioner brackets off it. They look clean as fuck. I have a bunch of shit used everywhere. That's just miscellaneous stuff, you know. Bunch of intake manifold hardware, like pretty much everything you'd need if you're missing it off the intake. And yeah, just a shit ton of sensors, which I didn't realize, but these are the VCT sensors. I'm not too sure exactly what they call them, but yeah, they're a bit longer and a bit bigger than the normal ones that are in the BAs. So I thought I'd just chuck those ones in because they're nicer into that. But luckily I had the old ones out of the set anyway, so I ended up just putting them back in. And I just put the all the head bolts except for this one, because I don't want to take that out, but it turns out I'd taken the bolt out already when I first took the head off the other motor. But yeah, it's just all kind of nipped up, so it won't fall apart, you know. I kind of just did it and then kind of just cranked on it the tiniest bit, but most of the stuff's just, you know, not really finger tight, but just rat shit tight. Not like cranking on it, just until it stopped wanting to turn, really. But yeah, that's where this is at, and that's my situation, sadly. I don't know, I'll have to look into it. It looks pretty bad, the amount of piston slap it has. Because you can just kind of just rock it. Not like that, but like it's got a bit of movement. That's, yeah. Under boost probably wouldn't be too good. I don't know, maybe let me know, because I'd rather just slap some new gasket, timing chain, valve springs, head studs, and just all the gaskets. And I just want to get fucking moving with this thing, you know? Because if it go down that road, then I want to upgrade the oil pumps so I don't fuck the forge stuff and just a bunch of other shit. And so it'd take me that much longer. That's just how projects are. They, BAF, like I want the best for BAF, but with this motor, I personally just want to slap a head on it and get fucking moving, you know? Because it should be reliable, because like, I just want to keep the stock stuff. I have like all the crossover, like all the piping and crossover pipe and all that stock stuff that I have now. Because I don't, it's another rabbit hole of shit you got to upgrade. It's a big, thing. And then there's like injectors, fuel pump, like building a motor. Like I looked at forged internals and they're roughly from like 2.5 to like 4.5 for stuff that will make 1,000 horsepower. But that's the bottom end. Then you upgrade the oil pump, the head, the valves, and there's just so much shit that some of you might not think about. But it, just the bottom end, 2.5, 4.5. Yeah, it's not too bad. But then you got to upgrade all the other shit, and then you got to also upgrade all the intercooler piping, the turbo, the manifold, the exhaust, and it's easily $10,000 to $15,000. So yeah, that's my situation at the moment. With the motor, I don't know. It kind of sucks that the motor's like that. So I don't know if someone could tell me if that's normal or not, because I'd rather just slap the head on it and go, really. I might even do that in the end, really, because I just can't be fucked if it's, if it's going to be another rabbit hole of shit that I don't want to do at the moment. Like, yeah, the end, like, project car, it will forever be a project car, but BAF will have a forged internal motor that can make 1,000 horsepower, upgraded all that. It will make 1,000 horsepower one day, just not, today or tomorrow or the next few years. But, that is the end goal. Like any other project cars. I know most people with cars, they just buy them, enjoy them for a bit, sell them on, get another shit box. I don't really see many people that actually buy a car and actually modify it and like keep it for like more than like 5 years. Like I've only had BAF for 2, but I've already done so fucking much to it and I would never want to sell it. But yeah, that's pretty much today's video. Painting the spoiler and then, I don't know, somewhat big update on the motor. But I don't know, just let me know what you think I should do. I'm kinda a bit, broke, and if I'm gonna put forged internals, I want to do it properly, and then it's just, I've already said it's just a fucking money hole of money I don't have. But, nah. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you next week.